Hey there, Pisces friends. How are you guys? This is Kara, and you found me at Tarot Just Because, and I'm back to do your reading for June 16th through the 30th. So this is for everyone with their ascendant, sun, or moon, or any other planets you're interested in the lovely sign of Pisces. I'm doing something a little bit different for this reading. We're going to do love readings. And I know I've said before, I don't do love readings, but I'm going to do them. I changed my mind. I'm allowed to do that. So we're also going to be using different decks. All right, so we are going to be using the Shadowscapes deck by Stephanie Puy-Moonlaw for the bulk of your reading, and then for an overall piece of advice to cap your reading, if you can't beat them, join them. Romance Angels Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so I've never used those cards in a YouTube reading before, but I thought, what the hell? I was trying to kind of avoid them because everybody uses them, and I thought maybe I'm going to be different, you know, but we're going to use them. They're great cards for love readings, so we're going to do it to it. All right, I do want to take just a second to talk about the spread that I do for love so that you understand as we're going through the information that we're getting. So if you don't want to listen to that, just forward until you see me holding up a card to the camera, and that's your signal that the reading has begun. But for those that are interested, this is a 6-card spread. It works for singles and couples. So we have a card that represents you and where you are at in the physical world at this time. We have the same card for the other. Now this can be your committed partner, somebody that you are crushing on or chatting to or just newly dating. It can also be someone that you have not yet met that might be potentially coming in, and you can get an idea of what is going on in their life right now, maybe so that you can better identify them when they show up. We also have a card for each one of you that talks about what is going on a deeper level, on the soul level right now, what's going on underneath everything. And then we have a card to describe the current status of the relationship, and finally a card that talks about where the relationship's heading. Okay, so what else? If you would like to book a private reading with me, my email is in the description box below, but it's caralou32@gmail.com. My prices are also listed down there, and my PayPal link that you can just click on and send your payment right there. I do readings by phone or by Skype. I will do a video read, I just don't prefer it. So email me, hit me up if you want to book a private reading, and we'll do it. All right, so let's talk about, Pisces, where you are in the physical world right now. You got the Four of Swords, guys. This is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. The signs don't own the cards. They just impart their energy upon the cards. So Four of Swords in the upright, you are taking a little moment of respite. There's a problem or something that you've been mulling over. It's consumed your thoughts, and you are in a place where you need to really take a time out and give this problem some of your real focus. Apply your energy all in that direction so that you can come up with a solution. And you will. This card suggests that you will come to a solution, but this is sort of taking that moment of respite to work through some things that have been really occupying your thoughts and your emotions right now, and thus maybe making a little bit of mess out of life at the moment. What's going on for your other? They have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Swords energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Eight of Swords in the reverse talks about having felt at one time like you were absolutely imprisoned, like you were just, your problems were inescapable. There was nothing that you could do. It was feeling powerless. And then when we get it in the reverse, it's like realizing that that you can absolutely walk away from any situation that's no longer serving you, that the power is within you. It's kind of having that wake-up call, like, I don't have to deal with this anymore if I don't want to. So that's what's going on with your other right now in the physical world. They're having a little bit of an epiphany, a wake-up call, an awakening, and they're going to be leaving behind some old shit. So that's good news, especially if this is someone that you've not met yet. If you're completely single and this is the person that's coming into your life, they're clearing out their garbage, getting ready for you. So that's fucking cool. Yeah, I like it. So what's happening for you on a soul level now, right? Oh, the wheel, guys. Wheel of Fortune in the upright, divine timing, karma being set straight and to your benefit right now. This is fate, destiny, things moving forward exactly as they are meant to move. If this is the card we're getting for what's going on a soul level for you, this is you coming to that understanding that that is how the universe works, and learning to trust it. So this is you just kind of knowing you know, like you know your own name, that whatever is meant to occur will happen for you, that there is divine timing at work in things. And this is you trusting that. It feels really good. Feels really good. So what's going on with them on a soul level? So after they set their bullshit aside, excuse me, they do take a little time out. They take a little time out themselves. I'm connecting it to what's going on with you in the physical world right now, and I was just totally tripped up on my words. So here in the physical world, you've been taking a time out, mulling over a problem, and then on a spiritual level, they are about to do the same. So they're kind of following suit. It's almost as if they are just like a step behind you. So whether this is your partner casually dating or someone you've not met, it really does. It's all kind of reading the same, but it's like they are finally getting to a place where they understand that the power is within them and they can walk away from these situations that are garbage. And then they decide to take this sort of emotional, spiritual, mental time out to sort of catalog all their experiences, get their ducks in a row, see what it is that they really gained from all of these past negative situations, and they know that there was something to be gained. So they're diving in spiritually more and making sense of things. And you've been doing that in the physical world, and on a soul level, having that faith that the Wheel of Fortune is working in your favor and is going to bring you good things. You know, to me, it's as if your partner or the other person, they're ready to get the Wheel of Fortune card next. You know, it's like they're just spiritually one step behind you. If you are in a committed relationship already, they could be watching you go through this process and kind of following suit. If this is somebody that you're not dating very seriously right now, they are noticing that you are sort of maybe spiritually a little bit ahead of them on your path. It's not to say that they're less than or anything, but we're all on a journey. So it's like you're just maybe a step ahead of them, and they can see it and they admire you for it. So that's really very cool. So status of this relationship right now, this doesn't surprise me actually. We got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is struggling a little bit to get everything done. Okay. You both are, if I'm talking to committed folks, it's really hot in here. And then that light. If I'm talking to committed folks, there's been a lot going on in the physical world to take your attention away from the relationship. There's been some real individual soul work being done. It's not really being done together. It's being done individually. And so that leaves you guys with kind of not really getting everything done. You know, and I'm talking about like the mundane parts of life, bills, groceries, you know, responsibilities, all of that, where there's been so much going on in here and in here that some of those regular duties might have been kind of neglected a little bit, including the relationship itself, things like quality time together, stuff like that you may have been kind of putting on the back burner. And so this is just a reminder to you, letting you know, don't forget about that. Make sure you start to incorporate that sometime here soon, okay? If this is people who are newly dating and just sort of chatting to each other, this is certainly a slowdown in that connection, sort of a pause in that connection. I don't see it leaping forward immediately. It doesn't mean it's not worth hanging on to. This is a really nice pairing of two people here. So if this is somebody that you don't know very well yet, you know, I don't see you guys going exclusive or super serious, you know, next week, but it's definitely a connection worth looking into. So where things are going in the future for you guys got the Knight of Pentacles in the upright. So I love getting Pentacles cards when we talk about relationships, because Pentacles speak to all things material and earthly, you know, how you live within your home, how you manage your money, and all of that stuff is very important when we're talking about establishing or maintaining a romantic connection to somebody. Those things matter, whether or not most people want to acknowledge it. They do. So Knight of Pentacles coming in, this is like a new direction for this relationship. So for those folks that were just casually dating, and I said there would be a little bit of a slowdown to it, you know, at the end of the tunnel there is a little bit of a pickup. So it's like practice patience, practice discernment, pay attention to the details, okay? Don't get overly emotional. There's a lot of pentacles here, so make sure your emotions are in check, because approaching things from a more stable and earthly manner are going to yield the best results in moving this relationship forward. With coupled people, there's like that little slowdown, that little delay, and things kind of falling to the wayside a little bit, and then you guys get right back on track here with the Knight of Pentacles. It's a fresh start. It's starting over again. Knights are also talk about romance for me, and so it's kind of like that that little romantic spark gets reignited after everything else has settled down that's been going on with you guys right now. So that is lovely, lovely. So let's look at your oracle card for you guys. So you got the very soon card, okay? Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, okay? So if what you want is to get back to the lovey-dovey stuff, then dot your I's, cross your T's, get the groceries put away, get the laundry done, and then commit to some quality movie time together. Put it on a schedule. There's a lot of pentacles in here. It's talking about really practical things. So if you have to pencil each other in for quality time, then just do it. If you are just casually dating somebody, get really clear in your mind about what you really would like from this person. It's this, for whatever reason, this card is urging you to really take a look at, is this just a crush, or is this someone that I really care for? It's a beautiful pairing of two people, so I hope that you're really into this person, because it's a lovely pairing. And if it's somebody that you have not met yet, well then shit. You need to just meditate on meeting that person, okay? Get clear in your mind. What do they look like in your mind? You know, what does having this relationship feel like to you? You know, go into your imagination a little bit. If you're into the law of attraction, if you believe in that, look at some of that stuff. But get really clear in your mind what you would like, so that you attract that thing, and not just the next thing. Does that make sense? You don't want Mr. Right Now or Mrs. Right Now. You want Mr. or Mrs. Right. So get clear in your mind what that looks like to you, so that you can bring that in, guys. I think that's it, Pisces. My mouth is dry. I need some water. That's it for you guys, Pisces, for June 16th through the 30th. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment, please. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know if this resonated with you. Hit me up at my email if you want to book a private reading. And otherwise, I will talk to you guys on July 1st. And you know what to do. Until then, take very, very good care and be well. All right. Bye, Pisces.